Hello, everyone. In this video, I provide you detailed note on E-prime language in general semantic. Let's start with introduction of E-prime language.
E-prime, short for English prime, is a linguistic approach that encourages the use of English without the verb to be, including its forms such as is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being. The primary aim of E-prime is to promote clearer thinking, precise expression, and responsible communication.
Origin and background of E-prime language. This term is proposed by D. David Borland Jr. in the 1960s, but it was influenced by Paul Denethorn Johnston and the principles of general semantics, based on the belief that language strongly shapes human thought and perception.
Meaning of E-prime. E means English, prime means a modified or refined form. E-prime means English without any form of the verb to be. For example, in standard English, sentences like, "This book is interesting," but in E-prime language, "I find this book interesting." The central goal of E-prime involves encouraging clearer thinking, reduced ambiguity, and more accurate communication by removing vague or absolute statements.
Let's know some key features of E-prime language in detail. First is elimination of to be. E-prime completely avoids the verb to be. This prevents static descriptions, oversimplification, and false identity statements. For example, she is a bad student equals she performs poorly in some subjects. Second is reduction of dogmatism. The verb to be often creates absolute and rigid statements. By removing it, E-prime encourages flexibility, reduces authoritarian tone, avoids presenting opinions as facts. For example, this rule is wrong. I disagree with this rule.
Third is increased precision. E-prime forces speakers and writers to specify actions, perceptions, or experiences. Avoid vague judgments. For example, "The movie is boring" to "The movie failed to hold my attention." Fourth is encouragement of critical thinking. By avoiding to be, users must analyze situations carefully, distinguish between facts and opinions, and reflect on personal perspectives. This process strengthens critical and analytical thinking. Fifth is enhanced communication. E-prime improves communication by reducing misunderstanding, making statements clearer and more contextual, and encouraging responsibility for one's views. For example, "You are careless" becomes, "I noticed several mistakes in your work." Sixth is application in writing. E-prime finds application in academic writing, creative writing, therapy and counseling, journalism and communication studies. Writers using E-prime avoid vague generalizations, express thoughts more clearly, take ownership of statements. In short, E-prime language represents a powerful linguistic experiment that reshapes how people think and communicate. By eliminating the verb to be, it promotes clarity, precision, critical awareness, and effective expression. Though challenging to practice consistently, E-prime offers valuable benefits in both spoken and written communication. I hope this video is helpful. For more videos, please like and subscribe the channel.